Scorpio, hello. Let's pull some cards, shall we? Why not? All right, let's do this. I'm going to see what we got going in the next couple weeks. The spread will be for the next, week or two, something like that. Today is, not sure what day it is even. It's Memorial Day. It's a Monday. I'm going to pull initial cards with this fairy deck, this new fairy deck that I got. It's the first time I'll be pulling cards with it, so we'll see what we get, and then we'll pick a deck to clarify with after we pull initial cards from this fairy deck. So let's get going. Bear with me. I'm going to pull cards for the collective. No, not for everybody, just for the sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's start with Scorpio here. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for those Scorpios who find themselves drawn to this video? What do we have coming up in the next week or two? Please show us the cards we need to see. Please help me understand and articulate clearly the messages that you have for us. Okay. So pass for love. Let's do love first. Okay. Okay, Eight of Summer, which is the Eight of Cups. King of Winter. So interesting. As I was just shuffling the cards before I turned the video on, I got these exact same cards. So these really wanted to make an appearance. Interesting. King of Winter and Prince of Spring. Okay. So in this deck, Eight of Summer is Eight of Cups. King of Winter is King of Swords. And Prince of Spring is Prince of Wands. Okay. Nine of Winter, which would be Nine of Swords. Four of Spring, which is Four of Wands. Six of Summer, which is Six of Cups. Interesting. Okay, then we have Ace of Winter, which is Ace of Swords. Ten of Winter, which is Ten of Swords. And Ten of Summer, which is the Ten of Cups. Okay. So for those of you wondering about romance, you have recently left a situation that is not, that wasn't going your way. So the decision to leave was yours. You just weren't, your relationship wasn't wasn't fulfilling, I should say. And you were pretty clear on the need to make some life changes and to move forward, time to move on. Right now you find yourself in at the King of Swords energy, which is thinking objectively about the situation that you were in, You're not being emotional about the relationship that you just left. You're really trying to assess it from a logical point of view, looking back on the experience, not just of this past relationship, but of other relationships that you've been in, and you're really just pulling in and assessing where you are, where you were, where you are now, and where you want to be. The good thing about romance, for those of you wondering about romance, is that something new is coming in. So you do have that Prince of Wands energy coming in sometime in the near future. This will be a very passionate, sexual, exciting relationship coming in for you. We'll pull clarifiers in a little bit, but well, actually, let's just pull clarifiers now. Let's use traditional Rider-Waite type cards for some clarifiers. Let's get some clarifiers on that Prince of Spring. So we're talking about romance here because I'm nosy. I'd like a little more information. On that Prince of Wands there. Why the Prince of Wands? Please help us understand the Prince of Wands. Can you clarify, please? The Prince of Wands for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's this situation coming in for Scorpio? Five of Swords. What's this situation coming in for Scorpio? The Prince of Wands. Please clarify the Prince of Wands a little more for us, please. Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay. So we got the Eight of Cups again. So you've got this new person coming in, this new a new romance, it looks like, is coming in. It could also be just a new attitude that you have towards others. These are very interesting clarifiers on that Prince of Swords, Prince of Wands card coming into you in the near future. I think that you're going to be so how do I put it? You haven't healed yet from this past relationship, so you are approaching it from a point of view where you think everybody's kind of out to screw you, and it might be that this Prince of Wands that comes in is not a permanent relationship for you. It's something that you're going to turn away from eventually too, but in the meantime you will have a little distraction, a little fun. It seems like a passionate, sexual, hot kind of temporary affair is coming in for you. Just be mindful of turning into everything that you don't like, okay? So don't take advantage, don't play games. Be upfront with the person that you're dealing with in terms of just be honest with them, be straightforward. Let me pull another clarifier on this Prince of Spring. Okay, so I really feel like this Prince of Spring, and I got the High Priestess here, I think this is more of an internal energy that you're going to be manifesting. So you are going to get this, Scorpio, I don't want to sound terrible, but I feel like you're just going to be kind of flip about some new relationships coming in, or about this one new relationship where you're just going to be like, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy this relationship for what it is, and I'm not going to take it seriously. I'm not going to get emotionally involved. You may see a few people right now. You may be dating around. That's okay. Just be upfront. Just don't play games. Don't let anybody think that you're serious if you're not. and just, it's okay. You need a break. You need to go out. You need to flirt, and just get your mojo back. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Keep getting 8 of Cups. So you're going to leave whatever romance is coming in for you right now. It's not a permanent romance. It's interesting how you keep getting the same cards, right? So the 8 of Cups, again, look how many times you got the 8 of Cups coming up for you in the near future, or in this romance situation. So you had the 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups, all of these 8s of Cups. So this is really telling me that you are learning how to set boundaries. You're learning how to stand up for yourself, make yourself heard. If a situation isn't right for you, you're going to leave it, and that's fine, because you should. So you're not going to be putting up with players anymore. Anybody's not serious, you're going to speak your mind and you're going to move on, which is great. So I think you're really coming into your own that way in terms of romance. And this talks about a bigger theme for you, spiritually as well. So while it manifests in romance, unsatisfying romantic relationship that you're calling an end to, it's interesting we have clarifier here of the Ace of Swords somewhere. Where did we have that? We had it right here, clarifying the Ace of Swords, and you have it again here, right? So the Ace of Swords shows up again for you further down in your spread, where we're talking about spirit and soul issues. And so really what the message here is that you shouldn't be taken aback by challenges. So life is a challenge. You've had a lot of challenges in the past. You're coming out of a difficult time right now, but this is ending. So this negativity, this not feeling like things are going your way, not feeling like you're good enough, being unable to articulate what you want, stand up for yourself. That period is leaving you right now, because you're going to go into the 10 of Summer, which is the 10 of Cups energy, pretty soon. And the 10 of Cups is really, really supportive, loving energy to move into. It tells you that your family loves you, your friends love you, you're supported, not just by the people around you, but by your guides, by the universe. And you're just going to come into a much more peaceful time, I feel. So where love has been challenging, and it's been it's really taken its toll on you, up to the point where, you had to cut somebody out, is definitely what happened here. You cut somebody out, and that made you really, really depressed. It made you start thinking about your life, thinking about what you've done wrong, and also kind of feeling a little bit sorry for yourself, feeling like things don't always go right. But what's coming out of this is that you're coming into your own power, and we see that with the Prince of Spring, that Prince of Wands. He's really, if we're not talking about a romance and we're talking about it from a mental point of view, you're really coming into your energy and you're moving forward, and you're becoming more self-confident, more passionate, ready to take action, ready to do things that are important to you. So you're putting behind you any sense of self-doubt, any feelings of inadequacy, and you're really taking charge of your own life, and you're going after what makes you passionate. So hang in there, Scorpio, because this bad relationship, and I don't want to say bad, but the relationship that wasn't fulfilling and didn't give you what you wanted, that period is ending. You're gaining a new vitality, and you're gonna come into a more peaceful, calm, blissful, supportive period in your life. Okay, in terms of work, also you've been a little bit stressed in the past about work. The thing to remember is that you're doing well. So while you still have challenges at work, right? You can't rest on your laurels. You have been successful up until this point. So whereas you're worried about work, don't worry. Things are going well. Things are going to go well for you. You have a lot to celebrate in terms of work. But you're also working towards success. Now, the Six of Summer, or the Six of Cups, in the near future position for work, tells me that you're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of your work. And I think that you're going to, if you had if you were suffering any differences with coworkers, or if you've been holding on to any grudges, anything that happened that people didn't treat you right at work, you're kind of going to let that go, all right? And I think it's in your best interest to just let it go and move forward. Stand up for yourself if you need to, but don't harp on things from the past. People change. It's better for you to take the high road and move forward with a sense of real positivity and in a sense that you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing. Let's get a clarifier on this Six of Summer for work. Cards are just flying all over the place here. Okay, so the two that flew out at us are the Ten of Cups again and the Ace of Cups. So you're definitely coming into a really positive time at work. I think you're going to start really enjoying what you do, and you're going to gain a lot of recognition. So the other cards, a lot of work cards popping out. Also the King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and Fortune. So where you've had to defend your position, where you've had to stand up for yourself, that's all working out in your favor for you. You're going to be recognized for it. And if not like this huge recognition, it's just there's going to be a new attitude towards you at work and a new attitude by you towards the work you do. So things are going to move forward positively for you at work. Just use your head and temper anything you might want to say. Just think clearly, stand up for yourself, but don't put other people down if you can. Just keep positive. Things are definitely going to change for you at work. So if you had a situation that was really weighing on you at work, I think you were blowing that situation a little bit out of proportion. Things are going to shift for you coming up pretty soon. Okay, so overall, Scorpio, this is what we're seeing here. Kind of a saying goodbye to old relationships that don't work out for you, both personally, romantically, and at work. And you're going to get a whole new vitality, a whole new energy coming towards you. And you've got the Ten of Cups coming in big time for you in the near future. So a lot of happiness, a lot of good times with families, friends, a lot of good stuff. I'm going to pull a Moonology card, just an overall theme for the next 2 weeks, and then we're going to call it a day. What's the advice? Let's see, what advice does Spirit have for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks? What advice? What's the advice? What advice does Spirit have for Scorpio for the next week or two? A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, let me put that card here. Let me pull up that book. This is full moon in Libra. Okay, so this card is asking you over the next couple weeks is to watch how you relate to other people. So try to keep everybody's best interests at heart, and try to come at relationships from a win-win situation, win-win perspective. So when you're dealing with somebody, try to deal with them through the eyes of love. Be kind. I'm also getting that this is a time for you to focus on yourself more. Bring yourself into balance, because we see that this, it is a full moon in Libra. So it's going to be important for you to balance the needs of those around you with the needs, with your own needs. So be sure that when you're trying to make the peace with people around you or amongst people around you, that you take your own needs into consideration. And I think that that's kind of reinforced by all the Eight of Cups that we had in your spread. So the Eight of Cups is very much a card of walking away from something that isn't working right in order to find something that is working right. So you're moving past the negative, and you're moving forward to find your Ten of Cups, and you're almost there. You're at that point of finding that Ten of Cups pretty soon. Your advice is to just be firm, make a decision to put your own needs and make your own, I don't want to say first, but make your own needs just as important as everyone else's needs around you, okay? It's going to be important for you during the next week or two, Scorpio, okay? All right, I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, let me know in the comments below. I don't know why it cracks me up when I say that. Okay, I hope you have a good week, Scorpio. Thanks. Bye.